Hello students, welcome to part 7 of chapter photosynthesis. Today we are going to discuss about dark reaction. It is also called as biochemical phase. It is occurring in the stroma of the chloroplast. Light reaction or photochemical phase was occurring in the thylakoid, in the granum. Here in dark reaction, carbon dioxide is reduced to form carbohydrates. Reduction of carbon dioxide takes place. Reduction, gaining of electrons occurs by carbon dioxide. Who gives the electron? NADPH gives the electron. So NADPH is oxidized and carbon dioxide is reduced to form carbohydrates. This mechanism was established for the first time by Blackman, so it is also called as Blackman's reaction. Light is not required for this reaction, so it takes place in absence of light, or I'm not saying at night. It may take place during the daytime also, but it does not need light. It will utilize ATP molecules and NADPH2 molecules which are formed during light reaction, and ATP will give energy, NADPH2 will carry out reduction of carbon dioxide, give donated electron, and carbohydrates are formed. This path of the carbon was traced by Melvin, Kelvin and Benson, so it is also called as Kelvin cycle. Now this Kelvin cycle or dark reaction or the biochemical phase, it is also called as C3 pathway because the first stable compound formed is a 3-carbon compound which is called as phosphoglyceric acid, or it is also called as PGA or phosphoglycerate. So as PGA, 3-carbon compound is the first stable compound, this pathway is also called as the C3 pathway. It occurs in 4 steps. First is carboxylation. Second is reduction of PGA to form aldehyde. Third is formation of a hexose sugar, that is a glucose sugar. And fourth important phase is regeneration of RUBP, ribulose biphosphate. Let us see in detail about it. The light reaction, the photochemical reaction, give rise to two important products, NADPH, which is acting as a reducing agent. I will repeat again what is a reducing agent. I gave you two formulas. Never forget this. Reduction is gaining of electrons, and oil oxidation is losing of electrons. In this process of dark reaction, carbon dioxide gains electron to form carbohydrate. So carbon dioxide undergoes reduction. But NADPH, it donates the electron, it loses the electron. So NADPH undergoes oxidation and energy required is given by ATP. Now if you remember, light reaction had two steps, cyclic photophosphorylation and non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Cyclic photophosphorylation gave 2 ATP molecules per cycle. That cycle is occurring for 6 times. So how many ATP molecules? All over 6 into 2. 12 ATP molecules are a result of cyclic photophosphorylation when that cycle is taking place for 6 times. Non-cyclic photophosphorylation gives us 1 ATP per cycle. So 6 times if the cycle is taking, we will get 6 ATP. This 6 and this 12, 18 ATP are obtained from light reaction, and the non-cyclic phosphorylation also gives us 12 NADPH. Very important factor which undergoes oxidation. Both NADPH and ATP are utilized during the dark phase of photosynthesis. Let us see the wonderful cycle. Carbon dioxide, it reacts with a 5-carbon compound RUBP. Every time 6M is written because 6 molecules are needed to form 1 glucose. Because carbon present in glucose is C6H12O6. So here 1 carbon dioxide and 5 carbon compound RUBP joins together in presence of enzyme Rubisco, ribulose bis carboxylase. The most abundant enzyme present in nature in plants is Rubisco, and it is converted into a 6 carbon compound which is an unstable compound, and immediately it will be broken down to form a 3 carbon compound called as phosphoglyceric acid. Sometimes it is also mentioned as phosphoglycerate, which is a 3 carbon compound. So how many molecules of PGA will be formed? 12. 12 3s are 36, because we are saying every time how many are needed? 6, no? 6 RUBP, 6 carbon dioxide gives 6 carbon compound, 6 molecules, 6 6 are 36. So this will be 12 PGA. I hope you are understanding why I am saying 12 here. 12 3s are 36. 12 molecules are required to form 1 glucose. This process where RUBP is undergoing reaction with carbon dioxide to form phosphoglyceric acid 3 carbon compound is called as carboxylation, the first step of C3 cycle. You will have to draw this again and again, students, to remember this. It is very easy. Once you learn it, it becomes easy. Now this 3-PGA, 3-phosphoglyceric acid, it will need energy. It takes energy from ATP molecules. How many ATP molecules? 12 ATP molecules give inorganic phosphate and ADP is formed, and ATP, as it is given to phosphoglyceric acid, every phosphoglyceric acid gets 2 ATP. One gets attached to the first carbon, second gets attached, for inorganic phosphate get attached to the third carbon. It forms 1,3-dipga or 1,3-diphosphoglyceric acid, also called as 1,3-diphosphoglycerate. Correct? Acid is formed 1,3, two times, two places the phosphorus is attached. Later, this 1,3-dipga, it reacts with 12 molecules of NADPH. NADPH donates electron to 1,2,3-dipga and it forms phosphoglyceraldehyde. This process, where NADPH is donating electron, NADPH is going oxidation, 1,3-diphosphoglyceric acid is taking electron to form phosphoglyceraldehyde. It is called as reduction, and NADPH is converted to NADP, which will be released in the stroma to be again utilized during light reaction. 3-carbon compound phosphoglyceraldehyde is formed as a result of reduction. How many molecules are formed? Altogether 12 molecules are formed. 12 threes are 36. Always see the balancing. Out of 12, 2 molecules are used for synthesis of glucose. Sometimes this 3-PGL is interconverted to its isomer DHAP, dihydroxyacetone phosphate, and whenever needed it is converted back to PGL. This will then convert itself into one molecule, because 3 carbon का है, 3 carbon के 2 molecules to form a 6 carbon compound. Fructose 1,6-biphosphate is formed. Fructose 1,6-biphosphate gives away one phosphorus to ADP to form ATP, and it is converted to form fructose 6-phosphate. This should be phosphate. So just ignore this. It should be phosphate. Fructose 6-phosphate is formed because one ATP is lost. From 1,6-biphosphate, what is formed? Fructose 6-phosphate. This fructose 6-phosphate then converts again into glucose 6-phosphate. Just ignore again this word. Glucose 6-phosphate is formed, which is again an isomer. Again this glucose 6-phosphate gives away phosphorus to ADP to form ATP, and finally once glucose 6-phosphate loses its phosphorus, it forms glucose, which is a 6-carbon compound. This process of formation of glucose from phosphoglyceraldehyde, a 3-carbon compound, it is called as synthesis. Now what happens to the remaining 10 molecules of PGL? 12 bane the, there were 12. Out of 12, how many are utilized? 2 are utilized. How many are remaining? 10. The remaining 10 participates again to form RUBP, that is regeneration. So this 3-PGL 10 molecules are converted to a 5-carbon compound, xylulose 5-phosphate. 5-carbon compound hai, total are 30. So 6 molecules are formed. 6 5s are 30. Xylulose 5-phosphate is then converted into erythrose 4-phosphate, which is a 4-carbon compound. It is then converted into pseudoheptulose phosphate, which is a 7-carbon compound. You can see 5-carbon compound है तो 6 molecules, 5 6 are 30. 4 carbon के how many it will be formed? 4 7 are 7 molecules are formed. Here again pseudoheptulose, which is a 7-carbon compound, again 4 molecules are formed. The pseudoheptulose phosphate is then converted into ribose 5-phosphate, which is again a 5-carbon compound. Ribose 5-phosphate is then converted into ribulose monophosphate. Now from here, very important, listen carefully, 6 molecules of ribulose monophosphate are formed, which are 5-carbon compound, and then it is converted into RUBP. Regeneration takes place. It needs ATP. These 6 molecules of ATP. We had 18 ATP, out of which only 12 ATP have been used up till now. Only these 12 have been used. We still have 6 because we had 18 ATP together. So 6 molecules of ATP again gives phosphorus to ribulose monophosphate to convert itself to form ribulose biphosphate, and again 6 molecules of ADP are formed. So as a result, ADP is released into the stroma. As a result, NADP is released into the stroma, and lot of glucose molecules are released into the stroma. Again, RUBP is regenerated. So this reaction is called as regeneration. Students, I will suggest you practice this cycle again and again at home. Carboxylation, reduction, regeneration. Which enzyme is playing very important role in carboxylation? Rubisco, ribulose bis carboxylase. Which is the first stable compound formed in C3 pathway? Phosphoglyceric acid is the first stable compound. Phosphoglyceric acid. This is the first stable compound. Phosphoglyceric acid. Aldehyde, conversion of acid to aldehyde because of NADPH reduction. Aldehyde to glucose synthesis, and PGL to ribulose bisphosphate is regeneration. So this is about C3 pathway. Then these molecules of ATP and NADPH are used in the dark reaction. In the dark reaction, which is occurring in the stroma, 6 carbon dioxide molecules plus 18 ATP, which we obtained from light reaction, plus 12 NADPH together. What happened? NADPH gave electron to loss of electron to carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide accepted it. So, and carbon dioxide reduction. NADPH underwent oxidation. Energy use was from ATP. And what was formed? Sugar was formed. Glucose 6C6H12O6. Along with this, water molecule was given. ADP molecule was formed. 18 and inorganic phosphate was also formed. This happened in dark reaction. Here 12 NADP also was formed. Overall reaction for photosynthesis, 6 molecules of carbon dioxide which were fixed during the C3 pathway reacted with 24 molecules of H2O in presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. In the chlorophyll, it forms sugar C6H12O6 plus 18 molecules of H2 are given out and 6 molecules of oxygen are released. So this is how light reaction and dark reaction participates in the synthesis of glucose. I know students, these reactions are quite tough. You revise them again and again, you write down them in your book, you'll be understanding them. So thank you. In next video, we will study about chemiosmosis.